Now, the death toll from landslides in Rwanda has reached 53. Funerals for some of the victims, many of them children, have already taken place. 34 of the dead were killed in a single incident in Gakenke, north of the capital, Kigali. Clearance operations are underway to clear roads there. Torrential rains in the area have also destroyed several homes, stranding many families. Now, northern Rwanda is hilly, making it vulnerable to landslides during the rainy season. The government has been encouraging some residents to relocate to safer areas. Right now, for more on this story, we're joined by CCTV's Michael Baleke, who joins us in Kigali. Now, Michael, what is the latest on this tragedy, and has there been a change in the number of casualties reported?
Yes, well, there has been a change in the number of casualties. The disaster ministry has just told us that last evening they discovered one extra body of one of the victims who died in the mudslide. I will also take you back. The number of dead is not actually 53, but there were 49, and this extra person makes the number of dead and brings the number of dead to 50 people so far. What I can also say is that relief operations are underway in the areas, especially in the districts of Gakenke, Rubavu, Muhanga, and Ngororero. Those are the districts which were affected over the weekend. And the disaster ministry has also told us that no people have been buried. There are no people under the mud right now, that everyone was actually rescued at the time the mudslide happened. We also know that over 500 households have been displaced, and they have no place to go. But government is, of course, is setting in to provide relief to them. We also understand that this morning the Prime Minister with some government officials have actually gone down to these districts to join the people, the relatives of those who died in the tragedy.
So, Michael, indeed, confirmation that the number is now 50 and not 53, as we mentioned earlier. Now, what can you tell us about how the displaced are being assisted by the government and aid agencies?
Well, right now, what I can say is that, as I just told you before, the first step for government has been, well, to meet the costs of burial for the victims, all the 50 victims that died in the tragedy right now. And the affected families are receiving relief kits right now. Government says they're giving out utensils. These are kitchen utensils. They're giving out covers for warmth because it's a cold season. And they're also probably giving out some materials, hygiene materials, to help them out. We also understand that they're giving them tents. The people who have been temporarily relocated have been given tents as, of course, a temporary house shelter for them, to shelter from the rain. We also understand that, of course, government is moving further to stop further death in these mountain areas. As you can see behind me, these are steep, very, very steep slopes, and we understand several people died this year, early this year. So government is moving to temporarily relocate these people to safer places in the coming days.
Michael, thank you very much for speaking to us. That was CCTV's Michael Baleke joining us live from Kigali, Rwanda, where 50, not 53 as previously mentioned, have been confirmed dead in landslides there.